Hello guys and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. Today we're going to talk about my favorite subject, TerraFarm. A lot of people have actually complained, especially on TikTok, that they don't know how to open the surveyor box and they don't know how to do this and they don't know how to do that. A lot of complaints from the previous video where I was explaining how to actually use TerraFarm. And today I am here to actually explain you a little bit better how you can work with TerraFarm, how you can use the surveyor, everything you need to know. And you're gonna learn how to work with TerraFarm in this video. So let's get started. First things first, you need to download TerraFarm from KinkMods. When you install the TerraFarm, you need to find the proper equipment that works actually with TerraFarm. Pack that works with TerraFarm is Egli pack. It is available also in the Kink mods. You can download it from there if you want to. And I suggest you, if you want a little bit more with a little bit less capacity buckets, you can use Gester pack. So it's up to you. I am using Egli because I believe that is, I don't know, it's just, I just love that pack for some reason, and it's not causing any trouble when you're digging. And I'm using also another huge excavator that is also available in Kink mods, and is this Caterpillar, which is perfect excavator. I'm constantly working with it. You have 100% already see it in some other videos. The first thing that you need to know is to not press escape and to not come here and search for this stuff. It's not gonna help you. You know, this menu, don't use it. Everything that you need is press Y. This is the machine settings, and here you can enable the machine. You can choose the material that you want to dig. Right now we're going to be digging some dirt, and my textures are also on dirt. And you can set up your radius if, for example, for some reason the bucket is too wide, or I don't know, too small. You can set it up if you want to. So pretty much that's what you need. Another thing that you need, here is the surveyor. Once when it's set up, I'm going to show you how to use it, but we're going to get there. Now let me show you how to actually use TerraFarm. Now, when you're in the exact position where you want to start digging, you can press O and you're gonna see the menu, the TerraFarm menu on the right. It's already turning green when it's activated. Now it's activated and now it's disabled. Once activated, you can actually see when you press F1. Now you cannot see because my camera is there, but when you press F1, you can pretty much see everything that you need for TerraFarm and for the machine. You can see all of the controls that you need. And in my case, I have, with the point, I can switch. Now you see the smooth, lower, paint, material, grade. So if you want to start working with the surveyor, you need to set it up to grade, and then you come here, and please never press the left mouse button to open the box, because the only thing that you're gonna do is to lift up the box. The button to open the box is B. You see that? If you don't know what the button is, press F1 and come close to the surveyor, and it's going to show you what is the button, and it's going to tell you fold or unfold the surveyor. Press that button and you're going to be good to go. Once when you unfold the surveyor, make sure to set it up at the right level. For example, here is everywhere is the level is pretty nice, so come near the surveyor right here, like in real life I'm always doing that. Press R, and now you can set it up. You have to press calibrate, and you see this arrow here. Just press it like this and then press apply, and here on angle you're gonna see it's 0 0, and you just need to press exit menu, go to the excavator. Let's say you want to remove this dirt. See, now it is removing the material. And for example, if you don't want to work with the surveyor, just switch the TerraFarm. Like I can switch it to smooth, and now look what is going to happen. I'm just going to smoothen the whole area. And that is how you actually use it. And if you want to dig deeper, for example, if you want to dig deeper, just set it to lower, which means lower level, and you're going to be able to dig all the way to Japan or China, wherever. So, and for example, if you want to close that hole that we have just digged, that we just made here, to discharge, you need to set it to grade. And look what is going to happen now. Let me set it up to grade everywhere. And we're gonna make one perfect level here. See that? This is how I work every time. For example, when I have some construction job and I want to be as realistic as possible. For example, if you want to fill up some gap somewhere, this is how I do it. And pretty much this is how we work with the excavator. Is the same with the wheel loaders and every kind of vehicle that is equipped with TerraFarm. Now we have the wheel loader, and it is again the same. Press O, activate. You can choose the material. For example, we're gonna use not stones, but we're gonna use dirt, and we're gonna go here, calibrate. You're gonna need to calibrate with your surveyor, and if you have two like I do now, make sure to watch which one is the closest one, which means the closest one is the one that you need, right? Press twice or one time and then apply, and you're good to go. And I'm gonna play a little bit realistic because this wheel loader doesn't have any kind of wheel, so it's only joysticks. You can see in the TerraFarm menu in the right side of our displays that we're using surveyor calibrated at 0.00, which is our level that we need. And it's every time when you want to set up every kind of machine, make sure that your surveyor is at the right level. You come here with the excavator is the same. Press Y, come here, the surveyor icon here, press it, then calibrate, and then choose the surveyor, apply, back, and have fun. This is how you use TerraFarm. It's not very complicated, guys. Especially with the surveyor, I don't understand why so many people are having trouble. Uh, I just don't get it. Everything that you need to know is in the menus. It's not complicated, at least. I don't know. I just don't get it. Why so many people are having trouble with the TerraFarm. And I believe this wheel loader has collisions and it cannot be removed. I'm gonna try to remove that, but I don't think it's gonna help us. If you want to have better experience, make sure to remove the collisions with the vehicle that you're working with. For example, this vehicle has collisions with the materials and I cannot remove them. So that's why it's a little bit different. But when I come with the excavator, I'm going to show real quick. That is the when you don't have collisions. And they are moved and I cannot bring them back. I don't know why. Probably something glitched out. Make sure to understand that this mod is very complicated in terms of how to build it. That's why it's causing sometimes trouble. And for example, right now, my excavator, it's not set on grade, and you can see that I cannot dig anything, you know. So now, set it to grade, and you can already see the surveyor in the menu. And look now what is going to happen. And this is how we do it in real life too. I mean, it is close to real life. It's not completely the same, because I already see the comments that oh bro, it's not the same. I know that. I worked that, bro. I know. Yeah. And it's a lot more fun to work this kind of a job when you have TerraFarm, you know. To be fair, I believe the modders and giants have done better job building actually construction game in Farming Simulator than anybody else who actually tried to build construction game. I mean, I never saw a better construction game than Farming Simulator. And one more thing, when you enter the machine, for example, when you enter the machine and when you detach, for example, you want to attach the tool and you immediately see that the tool has TerraFarm. But keep in mind, in the upper left corner, there is a small icon that shows you for the most people who are using keyboard is going to be G. When you press G, when you go to on the bucket, only then you're going to be able to set up the TerraFarm. This is very important. Do not forget to do that, because otherwise you're not going to be able to activate it. So, and with numpad 4 you can hide the TerraFarm menu if you don't want to see it. But I always leave it like this, just to make sure that I know if the TerraFarm is activated or not. The other thing that you can do is to watch your bucket. If it's kind of a purple, it's activated. If it's gray, it's deactivated. It's simple. You can see that. I hope. Let me just show you. I hope you can see that. So this is pretty much that what all of the people are asking for, how they can use TerraFarm. The surveyor is, box is not opening. It is always something that you haven't done properly. Unfortunately, this is how it works. If you don't do everything the right way, something is not going to work. And this is how it works with Farming Simulator. So make sure that everything is on point. You just have to make sure that the TerraFarm is activated. When activated, calibrated with your surveyor, you already saw that I can open the box, you can also open it. So yeah, just use the help menu, bro. I mean, it is just as simple as that, you know. It's just nothing that complicated. And you can come here, press B, and yeah, it is that simple. Now probably you're gonna ask me what kind of tools are working with the TerraFarm. Well, the TerraFarm is working pretty much with every bucket that I have, and I believe that in the king modes is the best one, if I'm not mistaken. If it's not working with every tool that you already have, I suggest you to go in the Zuckerbau Discord, which is linked into in my description, and it says where I get my modes, and there is a link. Press there, and it's gonna take you to the Zuckerbau Discord, where you're gonna be able to go into my mods by me section, and you can look for or search for TerraFarm and download it. And I believe there is a TerraFarm. Everything there works for every bucket pretty much, and pretty much it actually shows you if it's TerraFarm compatible. But not in every tool that you have. For example, this one, the cat, you see here, this little excavator where it says machine, this is 1000% compatible with TerraFarm. Unfortunately, not every bucket has that icon, but still works with the TerraFarm. I believe this bucket is also working with TerraFarm. Let me just check it out real quick. Yeah. When you see the TerraFarm menu on the right, that means it is compatible. But again, you have to calibrate it, right? Every time when you change, yeah, and you have to remove the collisions. Yeah, it is working, guys. As you can see, the guest start pack is 1000% working. So when you download it from where you are going to download it from, it is working. And I suggest you, if something is not in this video, because it's possible for me to forget something, I'm so sorry about that, but I believe everything is covered right now. Pretty much everything that you need to know is here, and it's very simple. It's not complicated, as you can see. Somebody asked me if the excavator matters for TerraFarm. No, it doesn't. Everything that matters is the tool that you're working with. Even this, let me see where it was. Even this tool is also compatible with TerraFarm. I don't know what is the name of this machine in English, but in German it's Routeplatte. You need to start it up, and when you calibrate it, you need to press O, and you can see it is working. Ooh. So yeah. So pretty much this is how you use TerraFarm in Farming Simulator 25. If you want to remove any kind of stuff when you're terraforming, like bushes and all that kind of stuff, you can come here on the shovel and you can set it up. And for example, if you don't want to remove the tire tracks, they can stay, but it's not realistic because, for example, when you work with the excavator, that is the whole idea. When you clean up some area where you have a lot of trucks driving by, usually we go after the trucks and we clean up that area or that road just to make sure that when the trucks are back, they're not gonna get stuck in that area, right? But it's up to you. You can do wherever you want, pretty much. So I believe I covered everything that there is to know about TerraFarm. If there is something else that you need to know, just write me a comment or ask me on Instagram or wherever, Discord. I'm not answering on TikTok. You guys are brutal there. I mean, I'm sorry, but I cannot answer that amount of messages. I'm just sorry. It is just impossible for me to answer all of that. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support the channel a little bit extra, you can buy the memberships or you can use super thanks. Make sure to like the video, share it with your friends, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.